Welcome back to RABID Noise on RABID Radio. That was Tomorrow's Kings by the mighty Dragonforce, who will be in the country for Soundwave this month. And joining us on the program now to talk all things Dragonforce is frontman Marc Hudson. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Yeah, loads of stuff, man. We've been busy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks. Well, I've got to say, man, I'm very excited to see you guys again. Not only once, but twice, as you're playing a sideshow with Judas Priest in Brisbane. And I'm taking my daughter to that one, actually, because she's nuts about you guys, and it's going to be her first gig, like, ever. So it's going to be such an amazing show. You must be stoked to be touring with those guys.
Yeah, completely. I was just saying earlier, obviously, when I first joined Dragonforce, we were lucky enough to play with Iron Maiden, and now we've come to Soundwave, and the Sidewave show is going to be with Judas Priest. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm slowly ticking off the list of all the kind of British heavy metal singers that I've been dreaming of playing with. So yeah, I'm completely excited for that.
Do you get nervous before playing with those guys, Halford and Bruce?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing is, I get nervous anyway, just because it's kind of, playing live is one of those things I don't think you really ever get used to. But when you've got to kind of warm up the crowd for those guys, you need to be good. So yeah, it's going to be a nerve-wracking one, but at the same time, it's going to be cool. I honestly can't wait for it.
Man, I can't wait either. As I said, haven't seen Judas Priest before, and seeing them with you guys and sharing that with my daughter is going to be one hell of a night, man. Yeah, well, we last saw you guys down here for Soundwave 2013. What are you looking forward to the most about returning to the festival?
Well, I mean, my memories of 2013 are kind of limited because we were partying quite a lot in between the shows. But that's kind of what I enjoyed there, because we obviously playing to Australian fans is cool. We don't really get much of an opportunity to come down here. But also Soundwave as a festival is an awesome thing, because all the kind of bands travel together and stuff, and you get to, mingle with the other bands and have like after show parties and stuff. So yeah, I remember it to be a huge kind of like awesome atmosphere and everything. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. And then yeah, as I said, like meeting the fans, because we very rarely get the chance to come down here. So yeah, it should be cool.
Do you know if you guys will be doing like a meet and greet on the day and things like that?
Actually, I have no idea, to be honest. I hope so, because I think we did last time. But yeah, right now I have no idea. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I don't read my schedule. So yeah, we'll find out soon enough.
That's awesome, man. Your latest album, Maximum Overload, was one of my favorite albums of last year. And how did you find, the recording experience compared to, the Power Within?
Well, to be honest, this album was totally different in terms of recording, because we worked with Jens Bogren, who's an external producer, he's very well renowned for working with loads of other bands and stuff. And yeah, we kind of had his influence both in the studio and kind of composition-wise as well. So yeah, I flew out to Sweden and did some vocals there, and did some vocals back in Herman's studio. And I think just because of the fact this is my second album, the whole thing went a lot quicker, because I kind of knew what I was doing. The Power Within was very much an experimental thing to see explore the kind of limitations and the possibilities with my vocal range. So with Maximum Overload, I felt like it just went so much quicker, and we were just kind of going through song after song, recording stuff extremely quickly. But and yeah, no, I had a lot of fun this time round, because it was just kind of, it felt way more comfortable than the Power Within, and I think you can really hear that on the vocals I've done for this album. It sounds like an evolution of the previous one, I think. It's
quite an achievement, man. You're saying that, you went in that first time, you would have been nervous as well, but man, I can't fault your vocals on Power Within, dude. So,
thank you very much. Looking back on it, I'm proud of my performance as well. Like, I still like it and everything, but I think it's just this latest one, I felt like I've taken it more in my stride and everything. But yeah, thanks a lot for the compliments, man. That's awesome. Glad you think that.
No, man, I'm not the only one, dude. And as you were saying, working with Jens, man, he's one of my favorite producers as well. He's done so many cool things. And did you find that he worked with you with your vocals and gave you some extra ideas and helped steer some of that a little bit as well?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I only went out there for a couple of days to record. Myself and Dave, the old drummer, went out there, And I only did a bit there, and then we ran out of time, so I came home and I did it in Herman's studio instead. But yeah, from working with him, he's got these kind of this good ability to kind of pinpoint where you need to what you need to correct and that kind of stuff, and kind of looking on our music with fresh eyes, because he's kind of more of a, I don't know, he's got his influences are kind of more heavier music. So it's kind of, yeah, it was really interesting, and he's really got the gift to get the best out of people, I think. So yeah, it was a pleasure to work with him.
Oh man, that's so awesome. Well, Maximum Overload also features a cover of Ring of Fire. Were there other covers, you considered doing other than that, or you may do in the future?
As far as the future goes, I have no idea, to be honest. But when we were picking, we didn't go in with a view to just do Ring of Fire just like that. We were kind of throwing around ideas between us as to what we wanted to do, because the thing is, we kind of thought it as being a bit of fun at the end of the album, kind of stick on a song that people just won't expect, and kind of Dragonforce, an older song. And so yeah, we were throwing different ideas around, but the Johnny Cash cover just seemed to be the one which we thought, well, there's a lot of people out there who love the original song, and we thought it'd be a bit of fun to try and do our own version of it. And yeah, it's been cool playing it live as well. We've played it all the way through the UK tour, and there was a couple of occasions where we thought we weren't going to play it, and then the crowd ended up chanting it anyway. So there were, we had to do it for an encore. So yeah, it's really cool. The fans seem to have taken to that song quite a lot, even though it's just kind of a bit of a joke. But it seems to have taken off. Hopefully, we'll be playing it in Australia.
Oh man, I hope so too. I dig that song. I'm a Cash fan, but I really, really like what you guys did with it. It's one of those songs where you don't expect that you could do that with that, but it works perfectly, man. I'll dig it.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, that was the idea. We kind of just throwing people a curveball there, just see what they think of it.
Yeah, very, very unexpected. But yeah, it worked, man. Well, you've been with Dragonforce since 2011, and I guess people who aren't in the industry, the thought of joining an already established band, it'd be kind of like, that movie Rockstar, where,
Yeah.
It's, where it says, the money and the fame and straight into it, What was your own experience from your point of view going in with that opportunity?
I won't say it's exactly like the movie Rockstar, but yeah, I guess it's kind of the same lines really. It kind of went from obviously just singing unprofessionally in my spare time to suddenly hitting the stage in front of thousands of people, especially my opening show was with Iron Maiden, which was massive for me, because obviously being a metal fan in general, that was like a dream come true almost kind of thing. So, but yeah, no, it's been a roller coaster. It's been insane, from recording albums to suddenly touring the world and having to quit my old job and do this for a living. Yeah, it's been absolutely nuts. It hasn't been easy. That's one thing I'll say. It's definitely been a challenge, but I wouldn't change it for anything now, basically. It's definitely been so rewarding that I completely don't regret auditioning. That was a good idea.
Oh, I think so too, man. And it would have been amazing to, quit your job and say, I'm going touring the world, see ya.
Yeah, man. Yeah, handing in my notice was, when you quit, that was the funniest thing, because no one saw that coming, basically. Because before I was an engineer working for BMW, the car company.
Yeah.
So, it was awesome just to slam that piece of paper on the desk and go, yeah, see ya, I'm going to do some power metal from now on.
Oh, man, that's such an amazing story. Not many people get that opportunity, so it's like, that would have been quite satisfying.
Yeah, no, it's definitely lucky, man. This is really cool.
Dragonforce, after Australia, are you guys working on a new album, or see you again maybe later in the year?
Well, basically, we're kind of just before the midpoint of the world tour, so we're going to carry on with the Maximum Overload tour. I think we're booked up until pretty much 2016, but at some point we're going to have to start looking at writing new stuff on the road, all that kind of stuff, and we've got a few ideas of different things in the pipeline for 2016. So actually 15. So yeah, we've got a lot of ideas, but I can't really say anything yet. But just for now, we're going to continue touring, I think.
More Dragonforce the better, I say, dude. Bring it on.
Yeah. It's going to be a good year, I think.
Well, we're going to go to Extraction Zone from Maximum Overload now. Thanks for hanging with us tonight, Mark, and we'll see you and the boys at Eaton's Hill Hotel on February 26th with Judas Priest, of course, and at Soundwave. It's going to be massive.
Awesome, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure. Can't wait to play for the Australian fans again. See you later.